Hi all, my name is Jackie and I'm one of the librarians here at Walla Walla Community College, and I've created this quick little tutorial for you on how to access business case studies, in particular looking for leadership business case studies. We have two databases that work pretty well for that. One is the ProQuest database, one is Small Business Reference Center. And you've probably seen both of those databases before, but what I want to show you is a couple quick tips on how to actually focus in, zoom in, and get business case studies. So you're not messing around with thousands of results, you're getting 30 results. So you need to, of course, start at the library homepage. You probably know how to get here, but just in case, from the college homepage, you'll click on library, and that will get you here. Our case studies are in our library databases, like I mentioned, and we are going to focus on ProQuest, and then we'll come back and we'll scroll down to Small Business Reference Center for our second part of this. So really quick, ProQuest. This is our main ProQuest screen, and we're going to go ahead and do an advanced search. Let's see if I can minimize this window a little bit. Okay, there, great. We can see everything at once. That's a little tidier. So as you can see, I was already looking at this. In this case, I just simply typed in for my search terms leader, and I put an asterisk at the end. You probably see that right here. That asterisk allows me to search for not only leader, but also the word leadership, leaders, at the same time. I don't have to mess with that. I chose that as my search term. It's obviously the most generic. You could try management as a generic one, though that, of course, leadership versus management is often brought up. You could name a specific leader that you're interested in looking at. I don't know, Howard Schultz from Starbucks, for example, Steve Jobs, and that sort of thing. And, excuse me, my calendar. As you scroll down a little bit, we're going to look at one other quick feature, which is looking by document type. So this is extremely helpful. We are going to scroll down, and you can see I already have it checked, business case. You can see also here there's case study. Don't do that. Save yourself. The reason why is, case studies often involve medical case studies. They involve education case studies, psychological case studies. It's a much more broad term for research that folks do, or business case is, of course, specific to what you need right now for this. Unless if you were looking for, hospital management or educational leadership, that would be different. So, I didn't feel the need to narrow anything further. You could narrow by full text. Case studies are not peer-reviewed documents. Peer-reviewed is a particular kind of research. It doesn't apply to case studies. It doesn't mean that case studies are invaluable. They're very valuable. They just aren't a peer-reviewed form of research. They're a different kind of research. They're case study research. So don't, and you probably click that box forever. Don't do it in this case. If you wanted to limit by any other type, eventually you might find yourself doing company research and that sort of thing. You could do that, but in this case, that's not really necessary. We have two things: leadership with a star, leader with a star, business case. Click search. Make it easy on yourself. So we do have 32 results. If you're super interested, you can limit to full text. Just in case. Okay, we only have 31, so we lost one. I think that's okay. Some other things, if it comes up, you might want to limit by date. Completely up to you. You can see a lot of these are coming from Harvard Business Review, which is really helpful. They produce a lot of case studies and a lot of leadership type work. Just scrolling down, it looks like some things that I want you to know when looking at these records is, in case you don't already, look at dates. This one's from 2003. This one's from 2013. This is from 2009. You can also see different lengths. So this is pages 29 to 38 right here. So it's about a 9 to 10 page article. This one's 3-ish. Some say NA, which does happen a lot with case studies. So as we are looking at these, I guess let's just go look at enterprise. So a little bit different than our other results that come up. There it goes, slowly but surely. You can do it. Is that you can still have your citing help right here. If you click there, there's still some help with your citing. Double check with your instructor. You might want to see that you retrieved it from the ProQuest database. Some don't care about this. So just really find out from your instructor what they prefer. It's already set to APA, which is what you're using in this class, or what I'm assuming you're using. There is also a business style. You can see there's tons of different kinds of styles, but you should be using APA. And to get the full text, you can click here. As you can see, this is from a site outside of ProQuest. So what it's actually going to do, and I want to show you this, is it actually takes you to Harvard Business Review. And ignore where it says buy copies. You should be fine. We've already paid for it for you. But you might have some more limited functionality with sharing and such. So just keep that in mind. But in any case, here's the entire article to really dig into more. If you find that this is something that you're interested in, you could go back and do enterprise as a search term, for example. So something to keep in mind. So I'm going to close out of here because we are now, I think you get it. If you don't, please, get a hold of us here in the library. No problem with that. That's what we're here for. So, but going back to our library e-resources and databases page, which again, from the library, it is the second tab over, and we were just in ProQuest. We are now going to scroll down and go to Small Business Reference Center. And Small Business Reference Center, similar. You might remember me showing this in class at some point. We have these great books. There's some great business areas. But we're going to do an advanced search. Because again, we're looking for something really specific. We're looking for a case study. So I did something similar. I did go ahead, as you can see, I typed in leader just because I was curious. And again, limited to document type. In this case, you would use case study as opposed to business case. And the reason why is because we're already in a business database. So just by the very fact that we're in a business database limits your results to just business case studies, as opposed to ProQuest, which covered multiple topics. This business database, it only covers business. There's only one kind of case study in here. They're business case studies. So I've done that. Click search. And you will see about 48 studies. We can limit to full text as well. Okay, so again, we lost one. You can move forward in time if you'd like. I'm not sure what your course requirements are, but very helpful. So similar, you've probably used this before. Let's see, I'll just click on this one. Again, you're going to see similar things. You'll see dates. You'll see how long it is. So the records are very similar. This is a different database company. This is EBSCO as opposed to ProQuest. So similar features, they're just in a different spot. So the citations tool is still right here. You'll scroll down to APA. Other features such as being able to email it to yourself or permalink it, still everything right there. It just, look at the back side here. It just looks a little bit different. Since these are all HTML, they're all going to look like this. It's not going to open up in a new window or anything like that. It's just going to be right here. So that's really our two databases to get you into case studies at this point. There's some free online as well. I have a lot of resources out there. Business case studies do often tend to be behind a paywall. So don't pay for anything. If you see something, please don't pay for it unless you are really on a time crunch. If you find an article or report or something that you want, contact us. We can probably get it for you for free through interlibrary loan. It usually does take a couple days, so just keep that in mind. But in a sense, you would give us the information to request that article, item, book. We'd submit it and request it from one of our partner libraries. And if it's an article, we usually, like I said, get it in about 2 days. We get it in a PDF, and we just email it to you. So it should be sitting in your inbox in a couple days. So yeah, business case studies in a nutshell. Again, don't hesitate to contact us if you have more questions. Okay, thanks.